OK, well, as you can see, Gail Davis has been patiently waiting to speak to us. She's with the leaders, Arsenal. Gail, very good afternoon to you. I mean, this is a huge game, isn't it? It's a classic Premier League fixture, Manchester United against Arsenal, even though these two teams are in very different places this season. Is Mikel Arteta allowing himself to dream of winning the title?
Really good afternoon, David. Mikel Arteta said they have to be near perfect in this running to have a chance at the title. And my goodness, haven't they been since the turn of the year? Played 16 in the Premier League, 14 wins, 1 draw, and of course, that 1 loss to Villa. How costly might those points prove to be? Arsenal top all of the stats charts, the home, the away, the defence, the attack. They're on course for 89 points. They've taken 4 points off City, and yet they still might not lift a trophy. Not that Arteta is entertaining that thought at the moment. If I'd said to you, Mikel, at the beginning of the season with 2 games to go, you'd be right in a title race, win your last 2 games and the title could be yours, what would you have said?
I would have taken that pen and sign it. Yeah.
And we know that it might not work out the way that you want it. And can you give us a sense that if you have done that and you sign that pen and you win your next 2 games, the sense of kind of crushing frustration, disappointment, or is it one of belief and joy because you're right where you wanted to be with 2 games to go?
My brain always took me to the place where we are lifting the Premier League. That's what my brain is doing at the moment. So I just follow my brain and my gut, and this is how I feel. And this is as well the way that I want everybody to think. And hopefully we can achieve it.
Well, yesterday the club made a timely announcement about Jorginho's contract. He's extended his term here for a short-term contract thought to be another year. Now, when he signed in January 2023, a little bit of a scepticism about the player. He wasn't the normal profile that Mikel Arteta and the club had been going for. But my goodness, he's felt very good value for £12 million from Chelsea, hasn't he? Arteta talked glowingly about him. If you look at the Premier League stats from this season, played or part of 23 games, 2 assists, you think, OK, well, what about that contribution? But if you've been in and around the team, if you watch the games, particularly live, you understand that that really doesn't tell the whole story, and he's a player that Arteta really does love and respects and was very happy to get on his books for another year.
I think there's no questions about his contribution to the team, the way he feels about his teammates, about the club, the way we play, and he's someone that makes everybody else better. That's his main quality. He's still hungry. He wants to win. He wants to win with us. He's happy here. His family is happy here. So for us, it was a really easy decision. The way he communicates, the way he coaches people is excellent. And you need those type of players. But on top of that, I think as a model, very difficult to find somebody better than him. You know, when he needs to be at it and serious and drag people with him, he does it. And when it's fun and relaxing atmosphere, he's one of the best as well. So it's a good combination. Impossible not to like him in any way. It's a super special person, a great family man with a lot of experiences, and he knows how to talk to people. He knows how to inspire people, and certainly he knows very well how to drive a team and be part of a really important team.
Gail, I've got to ask you about Kitegate. We heard Pep Guardiola talking about the Fulham players flying kites in training ahead of their match with City. I mean, does Arteta have any concerns about that, this idea that Fulham might be on the beach?
Probably less concerns that many of the Arsenal fans had when they picked up their phones or devices and saw on social media those pictures that you've been showing earlier. Quite a few headlines the other morning when I came in to work for my early, and the Arsenal fans in agreement that the title race was over because this is where Fulham were at. No such concerns from Arteta, who over his playing career certainly had a fair few bonding sessions, and he's made it a really integral part of pulling his squad together. Have a listen to what he had to say.
The power of team bonding, nobody knows what is it, but sometimes you get amazing results with it. I've been in teams that we have struggling to win a game and go out for dinner, do an activity, and then it's an unbelievable run. So, again, I'm very positive that that's going to be what's going to happen to Fulham.
Little bit of concern over the fitness of Saka. We saw him train yesterday with a heavily strapped knee. Tomiyasu missed that session. Both of them will be looked at tomorrow. A little bit of doubt over their fitness. And in terms of the Manchester City-Fulham game tomorrow, Mikel Arteta said the last few weeks that he has been glued to his TV, but Arsenal will be training, concentrating on the job they've got to do. And what a job. They have to go to Old Trafford, 1 win in 16 there, and they have to win to keep their Premier League title hopes alive.
Gail Davis, live at Arsenal's training ground. Thank you very much indeed.